Kemper Profiler Tones and Talks. Hello, everybody. We're still in January and we are, of course, in 2025. And we will continue to, walk through the lowlands. And here's Mr. Thomas Dill. Hi.
Hi, Tom.
Of course, on a high note, but with a low tuned instrument. And last time we looked at the what was it called, the Bass 6
Base
by
6.
Fender, the Squire version, and how it can beef up recordings and how you could get some great tones with it. And today you want to dive with us a little bit more into effects country with that looks like a baritone guitar.
Yeah.
Show us. Yes, it is.
Uh, nothing fancy. It's the Jet Baritone by Gretsch with two humbuckers, and I love it, a Bixby. So I thought baritone with a Bixby is fine. Not really cool for metal. I told you last the episode before, but it's okay. Um, For my opinion, it could be have a little bit thinner tone, but you can dial it in with the profiler. So the Dan Electro with the lipsticks is a much more thinner and yeah, great sounding instrument. Maybe I get one too sometime. But this is okay for all that stuff, and you can tune it down to A. So this is low A.
Fantastic. Fantastic. This is, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but these things, you play a chord very low
Yes,
and
yes,
you hear a little bit of the scratch from the strings because that's much more intense than with a normal guitar. And some delay and some reverb, and you already have something going. I
yes,
don't know.
yes.
Words and
The problem is when
pictures
I
come.
prepare these tracks here, it takes me double time longer because it's so much fun to play. So yeah, you always play a little bit more, and then you have really fun with these just playing some chords, some low notes. So these low tuned guitars is so fine and create so much atmosphere. And yeah, I thought to give you some examples in a band style context with drums and bass, to hear how these guitars sound like and how the effects create this atmosphere, and you just only need drum, bass, and one guitar, and everything sounds, for me, great. And you don't, maybe only miss a singer, but yeah, this is the theme for today.
Cool. Very cool.
We can, if you don't have anything to add to these lower stuff, we start with the arrangement. I prepared some logic arrangement. Let's take a look at it. So here we are. You see it's drum, drum computer, synth bass, and some just effect sounds here, and then the guitar track. I have three different guitar tracks prepared. So yeah, we'll listen to the first one. So this is how it sounds. Okay, so going to the sounds or going to the idea. 3 parts, and the first part is just yeah, a little bit of single notes. And then the second part comes in with these chords, and for these chords I'd like to have the tremolo a little bit louder to create this movement. So I put a morphing function on that. And for the third part, I'm going back to the decent sound with not that much vibrato or tremolo. So showing you the rig manager is, here we are. So this is the first sound with the harmonic tremolo here. So basic tone is this one. And you can see the bright cap is much at 6.5. The gain is turned down. It's the super lead, Marshall super lead profile. And definition is at 2.5, so a more warmer tone. For the middle part, when I'm doing the chords, I raise up definition via morphing because I want this definition for these lower chords. This is how it sounds, the normal sound, the basic sound. And then here. So you get more clearness for these chords. That's why I'm using these morphing stuff. Okay, reverb is, yeah, a room reverb. That stuff, nothing fancy. Then a dual delay, creating some kind of rhythm. That one, and it's great with the dynamics. So when I hit the strings hard, you hear this rhythm. So I can play with these delays with the touch, soft touch, hard touch on the guitar to get more delay, more rhythm delay, and less delay. And then the harmonic tremolo. This is, the rate is set to 16th notes, and tempo sync is set to 67 BPM. This is the song tempo. And the intensity is morphed. So for the first part, it's lower intense. You nearly don't hear the harmonic tremolo. But on the chords, on the B section, so when I play this, so that was the intention of having these two sounds and switching, wire morphing between these two sounds and creating these atmospheres, this atmosphere and rhythm groove with a delay, and then the movement with the harmonic tremolo in the B section to have it a little bit more intense. Okay, so this is the first part. The second version is the other one. I can show you here with the logic. And in that case, I'm using the pulse pan effect. So this is how it sounds. So now more stereo. So I thought it's nice to have this movement, but it would be nicer to have it in stereo. The harmonic tremolo is just, not that wide. And with the pulse panning effect, you can go really wide. And I was using morphing too. So this is the rig manager. Pulse pan. Here we are. So first of all, I didn't use the delay. I just thought, taking the cirrus reverb. So turning everything off. This is the bass sound, the basic sound. And it's a little bit more bright. So I raised the treble, bright cap intensity and definition is a little bit at a higher value. So it sounds and sounds brighter and more cleared up in the lower end. So especially with the cirrus reverb, I needed to do that. You have this one behind. And it's at 3.7 seconds decay time, mix level at 55%, and stereo at 150%. So it gives me a really nice reverb, a nice high frequency reverb. And this is, for me, it's great with the guitar tone then. And then the pulse auto panner, which is used in mono for the first section, for this one. And you can hear it. The auto panner is behind the reverb. So that means the reverb tail is panned. I would place it here.
Oh. Don't. Place it back, place it back, place it back. Back. Place it back. Right.
Okay, we should place it before.
We skip that.
Yes. Okay. So you get the nice reverb tail panned, and here it is. Okay, with the morphing function, I start in the B section to get this panner in more brighter, wider stereo. First one. So the first section is that one. Wir schneiden mal alles raus. Ich starte nochmal. Tom?
Ja, wie,
Ja.
wo, was,
Ich habe
warum, was
eben
meinst
einen
du?
Fehler gemacht beim Vorführen. Grad.
Okay, okay,
Ja,
okay.
also ich mache den ganzen Zirkus jetzt ab nach dem Fieb, den wir rausschneiden, mache ich das mal.
Okay. Mhm.
So here's the auto panner, and it's morphed between, yeah, let's say mono and 100% stereo. So the first part is in mono, and this is how it sounds like. So for the B section, I'm going to the stereo, to the wide sound, to open it, and then going back. And the last note is just again in stereo to have this reverb tail panned from left to right. Okay, so this is nice too. And I thought the best thing would be a combination with both, to have the harmonic tremolo in the A section and then this pulse panning tremolo in the B section. And this is my third version. And here is how it sounds like. It's called harmonic and pulse. Okay, going to the rig manager. Here's the solution. It's this one. I have the Cirrus reverb, and behind that, at first the harmonic tremolo and then the saw auto panner. It's not the pulse auto panner, it's the saw auto panner, because I wanted to have this tremolo a little bit, yeah, more thinner. You can hear it here. It's da 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 da, not da. Yeah. And harmonic tremolo intensity for the bass sound is at 5.1. So this is my basic tone, A section and C section. And then going to the B section, I go to the morph sound. Intensity of the harmonic tremolo is at 0. And the saw auto panner bass sound is turned off, mix at 0, and then the mix level is at 82. And here again, it's ducking turned on at 0.9 to get this first attack of the note. next section with a mix. So this is the switching between harmonic tremolo and saw autopanner just by morphing. And the autopanner is set with the edge at 8.5, so you can get it much more thinner. Oh, here. But for me, that wasn't cool, so I wanted to have it a little bit smoother. And again, the skew here turned down. Makes it also a bit thinner. So for me, these value at 2.1 I had, yes, and the edge was at 8.5, yeah. So this was quite nice to have it a little bit thinner, this this rhythm sound, but not too, yeah, too thin, too staccato. Yes, so this is the effects, the slicers, the panners in use in a, yeah, let's say normal band context, band arrangement, and not only just to show the effects. And they really work totally fine. And yeah,
Indeed.
give me these style of expression and create this vibe and atmosphere. Without those, just think about, I played it, but doesn't really sound nice, this riff.
Well,
It's okay,
it's
but
it's more than okay, but to add this space with the reverb and the delay definitely opens up, a wide country.
yeah, yeah.
So first, you played in a room, in a small room, and then you played, to the world, and it works, and yeah, the atmosphere is moving. So what you did today is solve a huge problem. No, not a problem, a challenge for me, because I have this thing I'm working on for so long already. It's just two riffs, a very low one and some weird melody, and the whole thing was a little bit Chili Pepper inspired. So, and I was working, so I didn't get these things together. I didn't get these things together. I mean, they are cool and they are both together cool, but it doesn't become a song or a track that's usable. And today, listening to what you did there, just made it clear to me that these don't belong together. They are separate things. The low part thing is enough with the correct sounds and a little bit of movement and a little bit of treatment to cater for a full track, and let the other part do something else for another track, and don't try to put these together, because just with a little bit of variation and some variations of tone,
Mm.
you can do so much if you have some great drums and some cool top line, and this was just so eye opening. Apart from the fact that these sounds are really really cool and yeah, inspiring. So a double thank you today,
You're welcome.
and yeah, that's really really cool. And yeah, please, people, let us know. Is this walking the lowlands with us cool for you? Are you interested in this? And if you want to know even more, or should we rather get back to traditional guitar tones? Well, maybe we try to find the right mix, and maybe if you want to, but please let us know. We could focus a little bit more even on lower stuff. I mean, like full bass or so, because we covered some stuff, but there's still a lot of room for
Some
create
low-hanging fruits
some low hanging
out
fruit.
there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Low-hanging fruits.
we'll see. We'll see. But most important for today, thank you so much, Mr. Thomas Dill, for giving this new perspective and being so inspiring with the tones and the different type of guitar again. And yeah, looking forward to what you will be coming up for the next episode. So,
See.
bye for now. Ciao.
Bye.